Hello, second grade. This is Miss T with another book for a read aloud for you. This one is Scooby Doo Camp Fear. It's the toxic terror. Permission from Scholastic. It was adapted by Lee Howard and illustrated by Alacadia SNC. It's summertime and Scooby and Shaggy are working as counselors at Camp Kikahaha. Like it's so groovy that we get to go to camp while Fred, Daphne, and Velma hunt for ghosts. The two buddies stumble on a construction site covered with glowing green gunk. Yuck, what's that goopy stuff? Arrgh! A green slime monster pops out from behind the trucks and starts chasing them. Shaggy's campers come to the rescue. Hey, Mr. Monster, pick on someone your own size. The kids have a plan. They hose down the green ghoul and it runs away. Another group of campers appear just as the monster disappears. Guess what, Dennis? This glowing green monster attacked us. No way did you see the toxic terror. Toxic terror. You guys know the old story, don't you? Years ago, workers building the camp discovered a toxic waste dump. They built a cabin right on top of it and gave the unlucky number 13. A new counselor was staying in the cabin when the floor started glowing green. Slime slipped through the cracks of the floor, and the toxic terror claimed its first victim. They say the toxic terror returns every year to haunt the counselors who dare sleep in cabin 13. Well, I'm glad we're in cabin 18, right, Scoob? Bruh. Phew. The camp director, Clyde, joins the group. What's going on here? You should all be in bed. Like Mr. Camp Director, the toxic terror. No ghost stories at this camp. Whoever vandalized the construction site better have not set us behind on schedule. The next morning, Shaggy tells the whole story to Gray, another camp counselor. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't a monster. Maybe it's something to do with this new construction. Clyde wants to turn the camp into a resort that's only for adults. But Shaggy couldn't stop worrying about the toxic terror. At bedtime, he nails all cabin 18 windows and doors shut. But Shaggy is no match for the toxic terror. Yikes! Grrr. Like everyone outside, on the double! There's just one problem. The doors and windows are all nailed shut. Don't panic, kids. We cowards always have an escape plan. Shaggy and Scooby rush right through the wall. Ah! Like, why does that thing keep coming after us? Alex runs to the cabin and rubs the number on the door. I think I know. Clyde's construction workers must have painted over it. Cabin 13. I'm cabin 13's counselor. Grrr. That's when the toxic terror returns. The chase is on. Shaggy and Scooby lead the kids to the old storage barn. Shaggy, Scooby, and the kids jump on the golf cart. So does the toxic terror. Something up ahead is blocking the path. It's Scooby Doo. He scares the toxic terror away. The next morning, the campers go for a swim in the lake. Poor Shaggy and Scooby, we've gone to help them. If only we could find some clues. Alex, look out, a shark! That's no shark, it's Dennis. He's trying to scare everyone. That night, everyone heads to the woods for a camp out. Come on, guys, we're almost to Terror Hill. Suddenly, a bear leaps out at them. It's just Dennis again. Once everyone else is asleep, Alex, Tim, and Henry decide to look for clues. Here, use these high-tech glasses. They'll track the toxic fumes from the monster. Cool. Like, where did the campers go? Shaggy and Scooby started looking for Alex, Henry, and Tim. They didn't find them, but they did find the toxic terror. Ah! Run, Scoob, run! As Shaggy and Scooby flee, they run into their missing campers. Now the toxic terror is after everyone. The whole gang races toward the new tower that's under construction. Come on, kids, let's hide up there. Ah! But ruh-roh, the toxic terror decides to shake things up. The campers, Shaggy and Scooby, end up in the lake. Clyde arrives just in time to see the tanning tower for his new business sink in the lake. You kids have ruined everything. I'm shutting down the summer camp. No! Camp is our favorite place in the whole world. The campers convince Scooby and Shaggy to investigate the toxic terror and explore the creepy basement under Cabin 13. Here's where the toxic dump should be, but there's nothing here. The toxic terror is a fake. Someone better tell him that. The gang makes a run for it. We made it. It's time to come up with a plan. Looks like we need to set a trap. A monster trap. Leave that to me and Scoob. Like, we've got a lot of experience setting traps for creepy creatures. The kids check out Scooby's trap. Are you sure it's gonna work? As long as Scooby and I have live bait, we can't miss. Brah. Right. Scooby and Shaggy wander through the woods, hoping to run into the toxic terror. In the meantime, the kids set their own trap for the toxic terror, and it works. It's time to see who the toxic terror really is. Dennis! But wait, there's another toxic terror? Oh no, not two toxic terrors! There's only one thing to do. Scooby and Shaggy run away, leading the second terror to their trap. It works. Never doubt the power of a crazy trap. Gray? Finally, the toxic terror is revealed. I'm sorry, Shaggy. I wasn't after you or Scoob. Why did you do all this, Gray? I wanted to scare Clyde away. I love this camp and didn't want him to close it. Clyde hasn't seen the toxic terror, has he? Shaggy, Scooby, Gray, and the kids decided to play a prank on the camp director. Grrr! Ah! Bye-bye, Clyde. And that is the end.